Hello there, welcome back to another video where in today's video we are going to be doing the 4-paint challenge. I need to stop saying marker challenge, the 4-paint challenge. But before we get into that, I would just like to say hi there. My name is Mischief, aka Rishti. Rishti translated to English is Mischief. So my name is Mischief, and I am an artist. Well, sort of like an artist, I'm something. And on this video we do drawings, paintings, crafts, arts, basically anything, and we can also discuss any topic that you would like to discuss. And today's topic, apart from the 4-paint challenge, we are going to be discussing, and I will go more in depth in another video in the future, but we're going to discuss things that, if you are a beginning artist, some things that I would like to tell you. I'm still in the beginning process, but from when I first started my YouTube channel, here are some stuff that I wish would have been said to me, and now I'm going to be saying it to you. Be it you're starting a YouTube channel, or you're going to be starting out on Instagram or TikTok, whichever platform you use, but I recommend that you use TikTok, Instagram, and it would be wonderful if you could also use YouTube. The more platform you're on, the more people you're able to reach, the more your content can spread. And if you plan on using art to build a business, then you should definitely have these different platforms. So we are going to be talking about that tonight, but let's just pick out our color and our prompt word. So I've got to get my Tweety Bird taupe, and I pretty much stole one of my boyfriend's old hats, so Sunny's hat and the taupe. And now we are going to shake this up. And as you can tell, I put back in the 3 colors. I'm only taking out the prompt word. I'm not taking out the colors because we have barely so little colors and so many prompt word. I believe it's 21 paints with 31 plus a bonus word. So I have to pick 4 colors. I'm not going to look at the colors. I'm just going to pick them all at once. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I dropped one. Hopefully I don't regret dropping that one and picking a different one. So we've got, ooh, the green again. So we've got this green, and we've gotten the brown again, so, and we have gotten, which red is this? Oh dear, maybe I should have written on it or something, but I'm pretty sure it is this red. Now, this is what the red looks like when it's in its tube, but this tube burst, so I had to put it into this smaller container. This is from a Crayola painting kit, but it was empty, so I put the red into this one. And the pink, it's a light pink. These colors are so weird, and I would have never chosen them on my own, but I guess that's the whole point of this challenge, so that we can take ourselves out of this comfort zone and choose colors that we would normally not choose. I folded back the paper, and now I'm going to put them back in here, and let's pick out our prompt word. We've been through the prompt word sour, watch, and patch. They kind of like rhyme there. Now hopefully I get something good, but you know me, I interpret the word however I want. Crystal. So this prompt word is crystal. I wish I had blue. If you guys remember patch, I did some crystals there, so I really wish I had the prompt word blue. Oh, I have to take the word out, sorry. So crystal, we put it up here, and let me just move this away, and now we're just going to get into the drawing.
Was it the voice? Was it the fire burning in me? All of the noise turned into choirs of harmony. Left me with the pieces of forever that you broke. But since you left me alone, I've been high.
Hello there again, and the first thing that I would talk about right now would be art block. And if you hear an alarm going off, it's in the room next door to me, and the little creature is asleep even though his alarm is on. I have no idea why he has an alarm for this time, but let's not let the alarm take up too much of the time. So art block and burnout, those are the first thing I would like to talk about, and we're going to start off with some days we just don't feel like drawing or painting or doing anything, and that's really okay. What's not okay is feeling bad about this or saying or staying in this hole, this slum where you just don't feel like painting or you just don't feel like doing anything. So here are some tips that can help you overcome art block or burnout. The first thing would be to take a break, which is like obvious. If you're feeling burnt out or you feel like you've just got a wall up and you don't know what to draw, what to paint, or what to do, you should take a break, take a nap, get a good night's rest. So you're up late at night and you're trying to draw something but you're just not in the mood. Go sleep or go do something else. You can clean your area where you draw, clean your house, your room, just go do something else with your time. Take time out to go find other things to do, go out, go see a movie or something, just do something else, and maybe you will be inspired outside of where you are. Now, I find that cleaning my room or the house does give me a help, and doing art challenge does help a little bit. For example, the painting challenge that I am doing, and I'm doing this because I've been in a slum myself. Recently, my dog died, and she was a big part of my life for the very little time she was in my life, and I really did love her. I do love her a lot. So I have been dragging my feet for the past few days where I haven't been doing anything, and I've been down in this hole because deep down inside my heart is a mess and I miss her so much. So I'm in the slum right now. That's why I haven't been making YouTube videos or anything like that. But whenever I draw and paint, I feel a little bit better. So I have been drawing and painting. One day I will tell you what exactly happened, but that's not today. Now, the next thing that I would like to cover is drawing from photos or reference, and Chrissy Partridge Art covered this a lot better than what I can cover it. She did a video that actually inspired this topic that I'm talking about. Now, I will have a link down below to her video, but my advice is to use reference. Use the hell out of reference. I didn't know how to draw crystals, so I did some Googling, went on to Pinterest, and that's where I learned how to draw crystals. So you should use as much reference as possible, but remember, give credit where credit is due. For example, if you are studying someone else's art because you like the way they draw their nose or the way they draw their eyes, just mention them. Mention where you've got the inspiration from. So give credit where credit is due. It's also okay to make mistakes, and that is why we practice and we use references. And not to mention, sometimes we get art block or we just have a bad day or we're burnt out. So it's okay to have a bad day. It's okay to make mistakes. Just scrap it, start again, or use an eraser. It's okay. Now, when you look at Insta, you see these beautiful drawings, you see how amazing they look, and this is the finished product. You're not seeing the process, and sometimes you do get to see the process and it just looks so amazing from start to finish, and you start to feel bad and you start to feel someone else's art is better than yours. Please don't feel this way. Please don't think that your art is not good. Your art is beautiful, and art can be interpreted by many different ways, and different people view things differently. So what may seem horrible to you may seem beautiful to somebody else. So don't give up on your art because you feel as though it is not worthy. However, not every art that you make you need to post on Insta or on Facebook or on TikTok. So you can keep some of your art to yourself, especially if you feel like it is not worthy enough. But just remember, chances being is that it is probably beautiful and you're just seeing through a tinted lens. There's also a next thing where sometimes we see stuff through a tinted lens where we see our art as very good, but in reality it is not. So maybe you can be looking at your art through a tinted lens or looking at other people's art through a tinted lens, but art can be interpreted differently. So don't beat yourself up over something like this. Don't be too hard on yourself. Another thing we do is we say that if we have this art supply or that art supply, that we can do this art or that art. And I personally think that we give so much credit to the art supplies that we overlook the artist's time and their effort. So my advice is use the art supply that you have. Look at art tutorial videos. You can find lots of tutorial videos on YouTube, on Pinterest, and everywhere you look you can always find how to use cheap art supplies. There's so many videos showing you how to use these Crayola markers. There's so many tips and hacks that you can use. I would recommend Chloe Rose Art. She would test out the hacks to let you know whether they are cap or fact. So go ahead and check her channel out. And just remember, you don't need the expensive stuff. Practice with what you have right now and work your way up to those stuff. Now the last point is you don't need to draw every day. Someday you can be tired, someday you can be lazy, and that's completely okay. Some days you can be too busy, or some days you just don't feel like drawing. That's all okay. And it's okay. It's okay, you don't need to keep your sketchbook on you at all times. You don't need to be ready with a pencil and a sketchbook. While it is good to have something with you in case you get inspired, you're not going to be inspired all the time. You don't need to draw every single day, and you don't need to walk around with sketchbook, pencils, and paints. You can take time to do something else, to think about something else, and it's all going to be okay. That's all. I will be doing another video covering more of these topics. If you like topics like this, comment on what you would like to know more about, and I will make another video. I would like to make another video talking more about art block and burnouts, if you guys are okay with that.
Lately I've been high. I wanna know what nobody knows. I wanna go where nobody goes. I lost my way, but I found my fighter's destiny. I don't wanna look back now, 'cause I know that I don't need your love. I won't let you take me down, 'cause lately I've been high.
So this video is coming to an end, and I would just like to say thank you guys for watching. And another thing you're going to notice is I used a whiteout or correction pen. You can call it whatever you want, and that's because I had the idea of the girl being made out of crystal, but I didn't know a good way of how to show this other than her skin having that glare coming off of it. So I hope you guys could pick up that she herself is made out of crystal, hence why I called her the Crystal Queen. And her crown is also made out of crystal. Now with that being said, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If so, you can go ahead and give us a like, just hit that thumbs up button, and maybe comment down below what you would like to see next. You can go ahead and hit that subscribe button along with hitting that notification bell, so you will be notified whenever we upload new videos, because we will be uploading a lot of videos. Goodbye, sweet dream, have a wonderful rest of the weekend, whatever time you're seeing this video. Take care of yourself, and I hope any of the things that I've mentioned in this video, it's going to be able to help you in some way or the other. Goodbye.
Lately I've been high. I wanna know what nobody knows. I